Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold it, wait. Gosh darn it, okay. Okay, wait, okay, there we go. Lands at the midair stadium as a trophy, but then flashes to life. Huh? There's a voice. You look around and see what appears to be a white, spiky-haired human wearing a green t-shirt, blue jeans, and orange shoes. He seems both confused but somewhat fascinated at the same time. Oh, looks like I found a trophy. He approaches you, slaps. By the way, that did not fit the description of the character at all. You'll see in a minute. He seemed a bit caught off guard by the slap. Hey, what was that for? He looks quite annoyed by the sudden slap. Who are you? Ugh, my name is Pitt. Now, who are you? And why'd you slap me? Pitt crosses his arms, looking at you with a somewhat grumpy look. Sorry, self-defense. Pitt still looked a bit annoyed, but he seemed to accept your apology. He uncrosses his arms and lets out a sigh. Alright, fine. I guess I'll let it slide. So, what's your name anyway? Pencil. Pitt's expression changes from being annoyed to one of curiosity. Pencil, eh? Fitting for a trophy like you. Huh? He taps you a few times with his finger, examining you curiously. I'll be right back. Fandroid is in the fray. Yeah. Well, this looks... Well, that's cool. A trophy that can talk. I'm not a trophy. Looks at you. Huh? What are you, then? A pencil. Just a pencil? Yeah. Aw, how cute. Twilight Sparkle says while trotting over to you. Twilight Sparkle? Yep, that's me. It's nice to meet you. I haven't seen you around here or before. Are you new? Am I in a modded Smash Bros. Universe? Twilight thinks for a moment. And a modded Smash Bros. Universe? I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I am not. But I'm. But from the way you worded it, it seems like you're not from here. Realization draws on her. Wait, you're from another universe? Not really. Oh. What do you mean by that? Twilight's curiosity is piqued. She's never heard of someone from another universe not being from another universe. That makes no sense at all. This is a first for her. I was enjoying a cup of coffee in my house before an explosion happened and then sent me here, turning me into a trophy. And once I turned back to... Okay, I'm not going to say it twice. Once I turned back to normal, I was wondering where I was. Twilight's eyes widen as you explain your story to her. an explosion and you were turned into a trophy? That's quite the story. Twilight seems somewhat amazed by what you've told her. Wow, that sounds pretty intense. And turned into a trophy? That's not something you hear every day. Yeah, that's pretty wild, Bimo says as they wander over. Bimo throws Bimo at Plankton, causing a random explosion. Ah, what the? Oh no. Why, you little? I feel a fight coming. Here we go again. Suddenly, a dark portal appears out of nowhere. Did someone say fight? Huh? 4. BRB. For the host of the Object Show, BFB, steps out of the portal. That's right. It's me, the one and only. He strikes a pose, clearly enjoying the attention. Contestants: Pencil, Fandroid, Usagi, Ami, Ray, Mako, Minako, Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Bill Cipher, Plankton, Freddy, Fazbear, Chuck E. Cheese, Bimo, Gurr, Jimmy, Dexter, Ed, Nettie, Yako, Wako, Dot, Danny Phantom, Ben 10, Bendy, Inkling, Princess Bubblegum, Rose Quartz, Katane, Ayane, even though it's kind of spelt wrong in the... what I'm saying is that the AI spelled it wrong, so I had to spell it, to kind of improvise. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, Ayane, Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey, Mia Fey, Pearl Fey, Trucy Wright, Apollo Justice, Athena Sykes, Gumball, Darwin, Penny, Carrie, KO, Enid, Rad, Dandy, TKO, Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Wario, Ness, Lucas, Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. That's all 60 contestants. Wow, looks like we've got a full house here. Wow, a lot of people. Let me try that again. Oh wow, a lot of people. Here. I agree. This is going to be chaotic. This is going to get chaotic. This is going to get chaotic. So what's the first challenge for? 4 smiles, widely, clearly excited. Ah, right to the point, eh? I like it. He claps his hands together. Alright then. The first challenge is, he pauses for dramatic effect, a good old-fashioned tug of war. How's this gonna work? There are 60 of us. How are we gonna pick teams? Ford thinks for a moment and then grins. Ah, good question. I've got just the solution. He reaches into a pocket It then pulls out a small tablet. Everyone come here and grab a number from this tablet. It'll randomly sort you into teams. Simple. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Everyone starts to gather around for each taking a turn to grab a number, to grab a slip of paper from the tablet. Once everyone has their number, 4 grins. Alright, let's see the teams. He looks down at the tablet. It looks like we've got 15 teams of 4. Here we go. He starts listing off the teams. Team 1, Pencil, Catan, Ayane, Phandroid. Hey, looks like we're on a team. Hey, looks like we're a team. This should be fun. Whispers to Phandroid. Yeah, except I've been doing stuff with Katone and Ayane for quite a while. What kind of stuff? It's not appropriate. Raises an eyebrow. Now you've got me curious. Team 2. Twilight Sparkle, Dendi, KO, and Phoenix Wright. Twilight looks at the other 3 people on her team. Dendi, KO, Phoenix. Looks like we're gonna be working together. Phoenix nodded it with a smirk. Seems like it, Twilight. Let's make the best of it. KO raised a hand while... Let me try that again. KO raised a hand while he looked at Dendi. Hey, Dendi? Dendi looked at KO. Yes, KO? I never got to ask, why are you so small? I am not small, KO. Oh, I'm just a member of the Denkins race. Denkins? Never heard of that race before. The Denkins are a race of small, intelligent aliens. We have a short average height, and most of us have blue skin and long ears. We are also capable of creating highly advanced technology. Twilight listens into the conversation between Dendi and KO. Bleh. Sorry, my speech is not really going well. Anyway, finding it somewhat interesting to learn more about Dendi. Fascinating. Bleh. Fascinating. I've never heard of the Denkins race before either. It's really cool to learn more about different creatures and races through this competition. Yes, the Denkin race is not widely known outside of our own planet, but we are a proud and capable people. You're really smart, Dendi. I can't believe you're not even in high school yet. Thank you, KO. I simply have a natural affinity for learning and problem solving. Team 1 versus Team 2. Teams 1 and 2 are facing each other, preparing for the tug-of-war challenge. Alright, let's get this thing started. The goal is simple. Whichever team pulls the other team across the line first wins the round. Understood? Got it, let's do this. 4 smiles, clearly enjoying the competitive atmosphere. Great. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. On 3, both teams start pulling on the rope as hard as they can, determined to win the first round. Goes Super Saiyan, changing his hair color to yellow and making it electric, also growing abs. Bye-bye. Pulls the rope with 0.001 of his power, making Team 2 get knocked over off their side. Team 2 stumbles backwards as the massive force of Pencil's pull sends them flying backwards off their side. They land in a heap on the ground. Stunned by the unexpected display of strength. Team 1 cheers, clearly thrilled by Pencil's feat. F-E-A-T. If you didn't notice that, right there, see? Four is even taken aback by the unexpected display of power. Whoa, that was, something. Geez, Pencil, not holding back, are you? Nah. Teammates watching. He's so strong. I know, right? Super Saiyan form wears off. Dang it. It wore off. And I can only transform again in 10 hours. Did I spell Katone wrong or something? I think I did. Meh. No big deal. It's just a mistype. Well, you can still win Tug of War, even without that form. I guess you're right, blushing. Yeah, you got this. Blushes even more, trying to hide it. Don't get flushed. Don't get flustered. You need to focus on the challenge at hand. Yeah, otherwise you'll end up losing. Shakes head vigorously. Can you really expect me to focus and win when you both are turning me on with your sexiness? Both Katone and Ayane notice your reaction. Are you seriously getting turned on right now? Turns extremely pink. Seriously? You really have that had much trouble controlling yourself, huh? Oh, do you know how to fix it? Well, we could think of a few ways. But maybe we should focus on the challenge first. We already won round 1. We don't have to worry about round 2 for a while. I guess you have a point there. Alright, I guess we can take care of your predicament first. Gets taken to the bathroom by Katone and Ayane. See, it was one I almost typed the first time, not this time though. The three of you make your way to the bathroom, closing the door behind you to ensure privacy. 3 hours later, after round 1 got done, waiting for the first round to end. Dang, it's been 3 hours and they're still in the bathroom. Walks out of the bathroom with Katone and Ayane. You emerge from the bathroom with Katone and Ayane. Looking a bit disheveled and flushed. The other contestants in 4 raise eyebrows upon seeing your appearance. What? 4 smirks, clearly amused by your appearance. Looks like you had a productive time in there, Pencil? Oh god, is that a joke? 4 chuckles. Of course it is. But judging by your looks, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually were productive in there. Literally everyone else chuckling softly. Well, except for Katone and Ayane. Which is why it says the others. Ugh. Some of the other contestants start to nudge each other and smirk at your disheveled appearance, clearly finding the situation amusing. Well, I hope you're ready for the round 2. We've been waiting for quite a while. I just realized 15 isn't an even number. How do we solve the immunity issue? 4 rubs his chin and contemplating the issue. Huh, you're right. 15 isn't a perfect number for a competition like this. Well, maybe we could have a tiebreaker round or something. That way where there won't be any issues with immunity. Good idea. The other contestants nod in agreement and, looking relieved that a solution has been found. Alright then, let's get it ready for the tiebreaker round. But first, he looks at you with a smirk. You might want to fix yourself up a bit, Pencil. You're still looking a bit disheveled. Turning pink. Some of the other contestants chuckle softly at your reaction, clearly enjoying your flustered state. There, it's okay. Hey, just go freshen up a bit, and we can start the next round. He motions towards the bathroom, indicating that you should tidy up. After Pencil got all fixed up, like that, it literally only took 30 minutes. After taking a moment to fix yourself up, you emerge from the bathroom looking less disheveled and more presentable. The other contestants take notice and give you an approving nod. Alright, that looks much better. Are you ready to continue the challenge now? Yeah. Boris smiles and claps his hands together. Great, let's get started then. He gestures for everyone to gather in a circle for the next round. Pencil, Fanjoy, Katone, and Ayane versus Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, and Penny. Both teams line up on opposite sides of the rope, ready to start. Alright, let's go again. First team to pull the other team across the line wins. Ready, set, go. Yanks the rope with Katone, Ayane, and Fandroid. Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, and Penny pull the other side of the rope with all their might. Kaioken powers up and pulls the rope. Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, and Penny struggle against your enhanced strength. They dig their heels into the ground and try to hold their ground. Gumball thinking, how the heck is he this strong? He's like a darn tractor. Whoops, drops the rope along with the rest of his team, making Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, and Penny fall forward. Gumball, Darwin, Carrie, and Penny stumble forward, losing their balance and falling flat on their faces. They pick themselves up and look at you with a mixture of surprise and disbelief. Four watches the scene unfold, clearly impressed. Whoa, that was a close one. Looks like you've got some serious power there, Pencil. Thanks. Katone and Ayane nudge you, clearly impressed by your display of strength. That was impressive. No kidding. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, but there's still the tiebreaker challenge after the second round, which is the semifinals, since there are 15 teams. Looks at the group. I wonder how it's going to go then. Once they made it to the tiebreaker challenge, all 15 teams are lined up for the tiebreaker challenge, each hoping to come out on top and secure victory. Alright everyone, listen up. This is the tiebreaker round, and it's going to be a tough one. Are you ready? Pencil, Katone, Ayane, and Phandroid versus Freddy, Fazbear, Bill Cipher, Bendy, and Ivysaur. Freddy Fazbear, Bill Cipher, Bendy, and Ivysaur line up on the other side of the rope, ready to face off against you and your team. Freddy Fazbear cracks his knuckles and looks at you with a determination. Looks like we're up against the heavy hitter team, huh? Bendy rolls his shoulders and grins. Yeah, but don't underestimate us. We're not gonna go down easy. We'll see about that. What is it doing? Bill Cipher chimes in with a cocky smile. You're all talk. We're gonna win this, no doubt about it. Ivysaur nods in agreement. Don't get too cocky. We've got a few tricks up our sleeves too. Four chimes in with a glint in his eye. Alright, let's get this tiebreaker started. Ready, set, go. Notices his team already struggling, and then sees a rock and throws it to Freddy Fazbear, who is too focused on pulling the rope. Freddy Fazbear gets hit in the head with the rock, causing him to stumble. Ow, what the? Watches as Freddy Fazbear falls into pieces. Now, team. Let's do this. We're not losing. They start pulling the rope with all their might. Yanks the rope so hard Ivysaur falls over. Ivysaur tumbles forward, losing his grip on the rope. He looks up in surprise. Whoa, hey! That's a win. The rest of your team cheers at the victory. Looks like we have our winner. Great job, team. We did it. So what's the voting format for the viewers for? Fourth strokes his chin, thinking for a moment. Well, I was thinking we could have a system where each viewer can vote for their favorite. The person with the most votes at the end of the voting advances to the next you know what I mean. Anyways, whatever. See you in the next episode. Bye.